Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bound Compass is proud to present to you the perilous exploits of Major Zarek Meson and the Brigands of Ursa. Brought to you by
Forged in the fires of pride, cut with nerves of steel, a stone that will outshine the rest. The Royal Marine Guard stands among the best. Do you want to be among the best? Do you have what it takes to climb to the top? Do you want to spend your career transferring service from one duke to the next, only to die for their glory on some nameless moon on the far reaches of the frontier? Then join the Royal Marine Guard Academy and be totally awesome.
Now, brave listeners, take heart and gird yourself, for you are about to look into the savage year of 2011 AD, the age of the Royal Confederation of Stars. An age when mankind is pushed into the empty reaches of space to conquer countless worlds and find untold riches. Upon this threshold stands the lawless reaches known as the frontier. It is here where fortune hunters must contend with ferocious outlaws, perilous brigands, and swashbuckling pirates to survive. It is to this realm of uncertainty where we turn our ears. Tonight's tale is the Good Ship Urania. Okay, everybody find a seat and sit down. Right, now we just got back from a raid on Jane, yet another small town on the outskirts of the frontier. Again, like the others, populated by mostly farmers and local small-time merchants.
Oh god! It came with the fires of hell, running hot with Ante by her side, the blaze in its eyes. Its attacks like that of a ravenous beast, wrought from the worst of Lovecraftian nightmares!
Yes, thank you, Tom the Tormentor. For those of you who have no clue what he's babbling about, there was also one very surly 8-year-old girl.
She was like a whirling dervish of pigtails and Barbie dolls! Her dress was a blue bolt of thunderous lightning!
Yes, thank you, Tom. Like him, we're all pretty beaten up. Hell, I have a fractured skull and swallowed 2 of my own teeth because a pygmy goat that I was trying to steal had a surprisingly hard kick to it. Now, what do we have to show for our broken bones, bruises, and Rayan's sword wounds? Nothing. This isn't the first time that this has happened either. Several other small planets, moons, and settlements across the frontier have given us, an evil gang of destructive pirates, a run for our money. Literally, some towns have actually stolen money from us. Now, we have to ask ourselves 3 simple questions. How did we suck? How could we not suck? What is an acceptable degree of suckitude, and how can we meet that goal? Anybody?
That was actually 4 questions. 5 if you count the one asking for answers.
Fine. 4 simple questions. Wait, who the fuck are you?
Why, me? I'm just an interested observer of your little Boy Scout troop.
I resent that.
Deathly Debbie resents that. She is a strong representative of her gender. How did you even get into our super secret hideout?
Pro tip. Don't hold your pirating meeting at the local Rotary Club. They tend to put your names out on the marquee. Frankly, I'm not surprised though. This outfit is rather shabby. What's your name?
I am Horrificary, and we are the Marauding 22!
I only count 21.
Yeah, while we were running away, mischievous Mike fell down and scraped his knee pretty bad. He wouldn't stop crying, so we had to leave him behind.
Shameful. Lucky for me, though. One less to pay.
What?
This was the interview process, silly Billy. You'll refer to me as Major Zarek Meson. Your new gang name will be the Brigands of Ursa. And under my leadership, you'll become the roughest, toughest pirate gang in all the frontier.
Okay, Major, let me get this straight.
You waltz in here, interrupt our meeting, and then just decide that you're going to be our new leader. Yes. Give us one good reason why we shouldn't just run you through right here. Easy. You probably still live in your mother's basement, and I'm an actual vicious pirate. You'd all be dead or dying before your sword was even drawn.
Well, rent is really expensive.
You there, Tom the Tormentor.
Don't point at me!
Are you a fearless brigand, or just some wannabe who got his ass handed to him by a little girl?
Some wannabe?
Wrong! You steal candy from little girls and pop their Barbie dolls' heads off. Deathly Debbie, are you worth the name of your gender? Or are you just another third-string feminist who just wants to be one of the boys?
I am a woman.
I can't hear you.
I am a woman!
Horrific Harry.
My mother makes really good soup.
Do you want to be a part of the fiercest band of pirates? Or lead a team of schmucks who can't even handle a pygmy goat?
I want to be a part.
Then you are a part of the Brigands of Ursa. You are all part of the Brigands of Ursa. Now, everyone listen up. I have a job that will forever cement the name of Major Zarek Meson and the Brigands of Ursa in history.
Okay, so when the Major said that he'd forever cement the name of Major Zarek Meson and the Brigands of Ursa in history, he actually meant that he, Major Zarek Meson, was going to board a luxury cruise liner as a first-class passenger where he can partake in all the cocktail shrimp that he can eat and dance to the 80s classics that you love to hate, and that we, the Brigands of Ursa, were going to have to sneak aboard through the septic system full of last night's filet mignon and dance to the tune of Beans Beans the Magical Fruit.
Well, at least we're not getting our asses kicked by a bunch of petting zoo animals like the last time we tried something like this.
Oh, yeah. Go straight from being hammered in the nads repeatedly by one rather angry sheep to playing Patsy to a one-eyed arrogant prick. Real upgrade, Deathly Debbie.
Well, he does seem confident enough.
Because he never got his ass kicked by a little girl. Welcome aboard the Good Ship Urania. Tickets, please.
Here you are, my good man.
Of course, Major Zarek Meson, famed pirate and villain for hire. A pleasure. Duke Centauri is quite interested in you. In fact, he has given instructions to bring you to him as soon as you boarded.
Then we shouldn't keep the good Duke waiting.
Of course, sir. Please follow me.
The security seems to be watching me rather closely.
No offense, sir, but you are Major Zarek Meson. You have quite the reputation, from womanizing and other scandals to many acts of piracy.
Haha, all true.
Even that you once slept with the son of a Grand Duke?
Well, I was in college and experimenting. You had the dreamiest eyes. But this cruise isn't about me. Does Duke Centauri often show his impressive art collection on Star Line cruises?
Duke Centauri owns this particular line of cruises, and the Urania is our flagship. It is only natural that the Duke would want to host soirees here. And where the Duke goes, so does the finest pieces in his art collection.
Sounds like a man of high caliber and class.
Indeed, sir. Allow me a moment while I announce you, and I shall take you to him. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Major Zarek Meson, Frontier Pirates. This way, sir.
So I told them if they want to be able to eat or drink like civilized human beings, then stop being so poor.
Pardon me, Duke Centauri, but you had requested to be notified when Major Zarek Meson had arrived.
Aha, good. Major Zarek Meson, a pleasure. I've followed much of your career along the frontier. To think, the famous Major Zarek Meson, one of the two daggers of Ophelia, is aboard my lovely cruise ship. You're not here to pirate me, are you? Awkward. What? Nothing. Duke, it's a pleasure being aboard your grand vessel. Tell me, a man of your stature must have quite the art collection to be displayed.
Yes, do tell us of your collection, my Duke. Pardon me again, Duke, but you wanted to be notified when Captain Blah Novarider of the FFS Blabalina had arrived.
Oh, another famous face. Good to finally meet the famed privateer Captain Blah Novarider, champion of the Confederation. Well, if it isn't my old friend, Blar. It's been a while.
Indeed it has, my one-eyed trouser snake of a friend.
Indeed it has. You two know each other.
We do.
Blar here and I met on Bonnie's Hope Station. I was attempting to steal 3 Dying Star diamonds when Blar foiled me. Tell me, Blar, how's your cousin, Farr Novarider? You're cousins of the second dagger of Ophelia.
That I am, and he's doing quite well, to answer your question. As handsome and bold as ever. Despite being 33, I'm always amazed at how incredibly fit and downright sexy he is.
I'll let you two catch up. Please, feel free to partake in any of my hospitalities. From our bar serving tackily overpriced watered-down drinks, to our mediocre washed-up entertainers, to our space shuffleboards.
What are you doing here?
I asked you first.
I asked you first, Meson. Should you be trying to steal corn kernels from a farmer?
Ha! At least I had the gonads enough to use my real name when I boarded. That Blar Novarider trick worked on me once. I doubt the Duke will fall for it much longer.
Then perhaps I should just turn you in. While they're distracted with you, the wild horses and I sweep in, stealing the millions of dollars worth of artwork, and then return a healthy 100,000 back to the orphanage full of children with adorable speech impediments that hired us.
You always did have a weakness for helping the plebeians of the universe, Farr. Did it ever occur to you that if you reveal me, you reveal yourself? It's mutually assured destruction.
Then it's up to the best man to walk away with the Duke's riches.
Indeed it is, and I'll have you know that my plan is already in motion. Soon my crew will be wrapping up the last of the Duke's impressive collection of artwork and festive ribbon and fine gold-lined paper, so that I can open them again as though it were the best birthday ever.
Crew? That's unlike you, Meson. You're getting soft in your old age.
On the contrary, Farr, they're a vicious gang of pirates that are perfect for this job.
No, Tom, I don't think the Confederacy had Wookiees in mind when they built this closet.
I can't believe we're stuck in here all because you didn't know that 2200 meant 10 p.m.
Well, clearly, I'm not such a smarty-pants nerd.
Horrible Harry J. Periwinkle! If your hand keeps accidentally groping my ass...
What? I'm not trying to. Look, there are 21 of us stuck in this unnaturally roomy closet. Some hands are going to slip where they're not supposed to.
Stop making excuses, you maggot-ridden scum! Shut up! You shut up, Tom! I'm tired of being the only woman on this team and constantly being objectified!
Shush! Someone is coming!
I still don't understand why I have to be the maid.
Because, soldier, I don't have the legs for it. Now cowboy up and put on this incredibly revealing miniskirt.
But what about Hollander? She actually has female parts.
See, Debbie, you're not the only one who's objectified.
I swear to the vengeful Christ, I will ram my scabbard so far up your rectum, horrible
All
Harry!
you have to do is go into the head security officer's room, attach the magnetic transponder so that we can get the code, lift a few fingerprints, and we'll be able to access the vault.
That's our plan. That's totally our plan.
Those Cheeto pumpkin eaters. We need to tell the boss.
Ladies, gentlemen, thank you all for joining me on my mighty cruise ship on a journey of the anti-spin rimward frontier, arguably the most beautiful territories, the very edge of the Milky Way galaxy. On one side of the ship, we have the entire beauty of our galaxy, a fantastical cluster of countless lights, each billions of years old. On the other, the vast emptiness of space reaches out, The pale light of other galaxies, some probably long dead now, are the only guiding beacons. But of course, I'm being too much of a romantic. You're all here to see the impressive collection I've amassed over my tenure as Duke of the Centaurus Cluster. Come, let me give you a tour. No, this item, pretense.
Yes?
Boss, it's horrible, Harry. We have a problem. We just overheard a conversation from a couple of guys who have, the exact same plan we do.
Novarider.
Indeed it is, Meson.
What? Who are you talking to?
You always were a shameless copycat, Farr.
Seeing how I don't plan on poking out my left eye with a crochet needle anytime soon, I'm pretty sure that I am rubber and you are glue. Besides, I had this plan way before you did.
Seriously, who are you talking to?
Prove it.
Prove what?
Make me.
You're fortunate the Duke's best private guards are here. Otherwise, I just might.
Give up, Meson. I've already won this round. By this time, my men already have the key. Soon, I'll have a brand new collection of art to show disinterested guests. Now, excuse me while I return to the tour. I'd best learn up on these ridiculously expensive knickknacks. That way I can talk about them in a droll, self-righteous tone.
New plan, Harry. Hello? Tribune, I have successfully polarized the current transference vectors and the infrared wavelengths, thus isolating their modular frequency with a simple tri-point amplifier with compressed acid-treated petrol-based fiber, aluminium, and a polymer-based demarcation device.
You just hacked their Wi-Fi using your Pringles can and a big pen.
Oh, that makes sense. You ruin everything, Brigand.
If I have to dress up like Maids Gone Wild, you can't have your techno-babble. God damn it. Commander, why did you have to cake this makeup on so much? I'm gonna need a gallon of acetone just to get rid of the lipstick.
Okay, Wrench, capture the loops for the security cameras. We should only need about 3 minutes worth. Oui, Commandant. Barring any interruptions, we should be done in time to catch Happy Days on Nick at Night. This is a stick of Jesus that one's told. Did you just decide that you couldn't find someone who is Yeti-like enough, so you just shaved a Yeti and put him on your crew? You wanna rethink this?
You don't scare us. Mostly. Give us the passkey or we'll shove you on an airlock.
And we'll, punch you, like, really hard.
I'm guessing that you are new at this. Commander, and despite their clear incompetence, I say we give them what they want. There are several more of them than there are us. Agreed. For now. It's on the table. Good. Next time I see you, my sword will be across the room. Please, old man, what are those knees? Plastic? I'll be able to outwalk you.
Brigands of Ursa, hold! Is something going on out there?
We were just held up at sword point by about 20 or so pirates.
Okay.
Figures there are no hotties on this cruise. Why do I feel like this is connected to me? Keep running! No, he left some other men behind!
Who cares? Just keep running!
Look, it's the Major! What are you three doing here?
Oh god, what a nightmare!
I had no idea that a human being could bend like that.
I don't think that they're supposed to. I mean, that's why we kept hearing the sickening sound of sinew tearing and bones snapping like celery.
What's going on?
Boss, I tried to call you about the plan, but I kept getting a busy signal.
I was trying to call you back. I have a new plan.
What? You had a new plan this whole time? We had to improvise.
I'm going to guess that this means that you directly attack the interlopers, thus ensuring that the numerous well-trained private guards are locking down the art gallery and then turning their attention on us, and also attracting the ire of a particularly large member of the interlopers who looks like two ship brick houses stapled together, known as Commander Derringer, who is also now on a murderous rampage, picking the Brigands of Ursa off 1 to 2 at a time.
But when you say it like that, it makes us sound rather incompetent.
This will actually work to our advantage. With the alarm going off and the key in our possession, Novarider will be in a rush to get it back from us.
But Novarider, as in the Captain Novarider. of the wild horses fame.
Indeed. Now pay attention. Chances are Captain Novarider already has a replica for the retina scanner. How many of you are left? The 3 of you it is then. Find the head security guard, as he's the only one who can open the gallery. I'm going to guess that he'll be at the security station, which is in a dramatically convenient location right next to the art gallery. Grab and use him and the key to open the door. Take whatever you can hold and bring it to my ship.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to attempt to distract the guards. They won't know that you're working with me, so I'll be the focus of their attention.
Alright, Brigands of Ursa, let's move out!
Now to find a good Mai Tai and check out the shuffleboard.
Okay, here's the security station. All we have to do is rush in there, subdue some probably well-trained guards, grab the security officer who is likely better trained than the others, then bring him over to the display room, use the key and the officer all while fighting off the other guards or any unforeseen foes. Grab what we can, fight our way back to Meson's ship, and finally leave.
Does anyone else want to quit? Like, right now?
Alright, here we go! Charge!
Okay, which of you is the head security officer?
Well, I am.
Okay, you're coming with me.
No.
I don't know what to do from here.
God, no, you don't know. Threaten him or something.
Okay, oh my god! Oh, you stabbed me!
What the hell did you do?
Oh, sorry. Harry said to threaten him. I threatened him with my sword.
By stabbing him, I meant to threaten to kill his pet goldfish or something. Instead, you just go with straight up murder. Whatever, we can still work with this. You grab that arm, I'll grab this one. Let's drag him over there. Debbie, hold him off. Come on, just a little bit farther. God, he's heavy. It wouldn't kill him just to eat a salad once in a while. Alright, use the key. Now, come on, lift him up to the scanner. Good. Good God! Look at all the pretty pictures.
I can't hold them off forever. Hurry and start grabbing what you can.
Alright, I'll start working in the Impressionism section. Tom, you start grabbing the stuff in the postmodern pop section. Stay away from the Dadaist section though. We didn't come here for teacups covered in fur.
Ah, there's my beautiful ship. And Commander Derringer. What an unpleasant surprise.
I knew that you'd come here eventually, Major Meson. Give up.
No.
Please?
Dillard, you know as well as I do that you don't have nearly the sword arm as Captain Novarider, and he only wishes that he could beat me in a one-on-one fight.
You underestimate me, Major. I've been practicing Taibo nightly.
Impressive. Most impressive. But still not enough. Face it, Commander. You stand no chance against me.
Even so, you're not getting past me without a fight.
Major, we got the loot.
Oh, good. The Yeti is back. Hello, boys and girl.
Girl?
Are you going to take that, Debbie?
Hell no!
Then this is your chance to prove yourself. This is your chance to prove all your worth. Look at yourselves. In your hands you hold sacks full of vast wealth. No, you hold something more. The pride of a duke. Never has the fearsome 22 held such a treasure. Never has the fearsome 22 dreamed of such a treasure. And they will never get that chance. For you are now the Brigands of Ursa, the finest gang of pirates in the entire Confederacy. And you three above all shall be my finest. Deathly Debbie, forever shall you be my heart. When they speak your name, they shall speak of a woman who stands at the head of the mightiest gang of pirates. Horrible Harry, you shall be my brains. Today you showed a keen talent for improvisation. Never has a band of pirates been so precise yet malleable. I can train a better tactician. And Tom, the Tormentor, you shall be my courage. Forever now will you be leading the charge, viciously pillaging the weak and raising the strong. Go, my brigands, show this unwanted meddler who he has the audacity to deal with. I'll remain here with the treasure and watch on in pride as you prove the Brigands of Ursa are not to be trifled with.
Yeah, we can do this!
Alright, you lily-livered scum! Draw your blade!
Tom, you take him from the front. Debbie and I will go at him from either side. We'll work together to finish this bilge rat off. All right, here we go. Charge!
Got you!
Saps. If I weren't a megalomaniacal sociopath with intimacy issues, I might actually feel kind of bad for them. Shame. That Debbie wasn't all that bad looking for a dumb boy. I definitely get that. Well, better grab this precious artwork and get it on board. They're not gonna sell themselves on eBay.
Did Major Meson just ditch us for a treasure that we broke our backs to get while he just attended a fancy party?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. What a prick!
And thus concludes this episode of the amazing adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses! Gentle listeners, join us again soon right here at boundcompass.blogspot.com for the many more adventures to follow! This amazing adventure was conceived, written, voiced, and killed softly with his song by Devin Peters. With sound effects by soundj.com, packtv.com, 3dmmstudio.co.uk, FlashEFX, Sundogs.com, Series 6000, Extension 3, and the General, Supplier 2200, Digifect, Soundstorm Library, Impact Effects 3, Guns, Rob Noakes, Airborne Sound Library, Matt Temple, The Sound Effects Bible, Triple Crown Sound, File Effects Library, and Maxon Soundworks. All music copywritten Bradley Rains. Visit Bradley at www.bradleyrains.com. Bound Compass and the Amazing Adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses are copywritten 2012.
There you are. I came to help you subdue some of these... I see you already have the situation well under hand.
Not a problem, Captain.
But if you don't mind me asking, where were you? Me? I managed to find two of the most curiously flexible twins, and, well,
I got it.
we decided to have a flexibility contest.
Yes, I got it.
And I slipped and ended up falling.
Captain, I completely understand.
We had sex.
I got it.